Lesson 1. Who are we anyway? Hey, you're awesome for, opening this up and watching this guide to see all the stuff about Squirrly, why we like the WordPress SEO stuff, why we like under marketing, and other stuff like that. But until then, I want to thank you for going ahead and buying this Squirrly Academy program. I'm very pleased to see you engage with it, opening up, and please go through all the lessons and you will learn a lot. That's what I can actually promise you. So, how do you use this guide? To actually get the most out of this Squirrely Academy, you should follow each step in order and also go through each lesson and the associated work files the best you can. There's no value in rushing ahead if the building blocks haven't been completed properly. This requires some trust, but I guarantee it will work. It got my last startup 5,000 subscribers in just 4 months, and smarter people than me even more, luckily for them. Also, you should eat pizza. It always seems to help, don't you agree? You have my email address, I think it's here on Udemy. If not, you can just know that it's florin@squirrly.co, and I'm gonna make sure that it's in the description of this video or on the slide, so that you can actually get my email address. And please use it, to ask me questions or just to reach out. I usually like that, and I try to reply to all of my students. So if you want, you can just go ahead if you have questions and stuff like that, because I'll be happy to answer them. Okay, so if you want to know a bit about your trainer, me as a content marketing trainer, well, my name is Florin. I'm a big fan of the power that inbound marketing has for making customers happy and bringing to your products the people who are really interested and have been searching for the right product for a lot of time. That's the reason I've been so involved with SEO, content marketing, and social media over the years. Also, I wear only red t-shirts at events or at the office. This is actually something I learned from one of the guys who built Angry Birds. That you'll really stand out if you wear red, and it works like a charm. This is a free tip. You can tweet me at my Twitter account that you see there on the slide, or you can also connect with me on LinkedIn. I think you have the link there as well. I sometimes manage to make some personal notes about delivering happiness. I am actually a VIP in their movement, which is all about making customers, employees, and investors happy. I also make notes about, business, startups, and growth hacks on my personal blog, which is www.florins.co. And also you can see in this slide that this is my article from Delivering Happiness related to Squirrly and how open we are to listening to your thoughts on all that's going on. And also sometimes when it's Friday I can get really squirrely at the office. You have a link there to a YouTube video where I've been acting all squirrely on a Friday. Yeah, and if you look through it, you might at least smile. Okay, so on LinkedIn you can see my work experience and how much time I've dedicated to creating cool things on the web, plus helping people out with their marketing. I can tell you that working with over 500 companies over the last 7 years in SEO, social media, and user experience have taught me one thing: failure is just around the corner. Whoa, did I just say that? If you're surprised, then you should listen to the following: the calm before the storm, the fail before the win. People like to point out when talking about their work experience that they've worked with a lot of companies and have managed to always deliver the best. They had exceptional results on all campaigns, etc. Never believe them. Don't believe those guys. Failure is inevitable, especially when working with so many companies and on so many projects as I've worked on. Just think of this. A failure rate of 1% sounds more than probable, right? That means in my case 5 failures. Cool. Now think of this. A rate of 10% failure sounds reasonable, right? That means 50 failures. You get the point. There were failures because a lot of things that just happen, some things just happen in the most unexpected ways possible. Most probably you've seen this in your own life, that at one point something just happens out of the blue and you can't control it at all. In most cases, after failing once, twice, thrice. I managed to get spectacular results, but I was amazingly lucky that my customers knew and felt that I was acting in their best interest, so they said, okay, try again. And then I managed to get them some great results. Great results do not come without great failures, so with great failure come great results. Will that be a thing, like Spider-Man's? I don't know. But it's not about failing. It's about getting up after a failure. Failure and the idea of failure always seems to scare people off. I get it, trust me. I tend to go out and eat a good pizza and clear my head when things get tough. Internet marketing is tough. That's one thing that I can actually tell you. Imagine how you feel when you have to get some articles written, then make them SEO manually, manage and monitor backlinks to your site, post to your social media channels, and keep the audience engaged, actually commenting, liking posts, saying something smart about something that you've read, and stuff like that. And now you can imagine doing that for 30 clients over 6 months with all the respective campaigns active at the same time. Your head gets so jammed up that you can't even think straight, even though your brain sends thoughts rushing back and forth. When you have to deal with something like this, you need to be consistent. Don't ignore the failure. Don't run from it. Just always try to get back up and kick it in the face. The key to winning and how to get great results. My clients kept recommending me to their peers because they saw that I don't give up. Not giving up is what I do best, and it's usually what you should do as well, even if you will feel a bit lost when you're doing internet marketing. Most of the times, you'll see the great results come just when you're feeling that it's going down for good. Consistency is the key, and here is a good article from Inc.com about consistency in business. You will see in these training materials from the Squirrly Academy that I actually got my last startup from 5,000 users to 10,000 users in just 4 months, and it all sounds great. But before that, I only managed to get 5,000 users in 18 months. Now that's a big difference. I didn't quit. I kept trying to come up with a winning strategy, and I did. So getting new users for my product became something that I was awesome at, even though it came at a cost. 18 months of perfecting the method. For you it's going to be much easier, because I'm giving you what you need to build your own winning strategy so that you don't have to go through all the failures that I went through. Keeping the information to myself won't help me, and if you get to know each other a bit, you'll see that every now and then I'm invited to speak at webinars, events, etc., where I share the kind of stuff that made my project successful. And now that you're in this training in the Squirrly Academy, I'm going to share even much more valuable insights than I usually do. And this is something that I usually do in my consultancy gigs, but you're going to get them just because you are attending the Squirrly Academy. So that's great, because instead of spending like $5,000 or $10,000 for me individually, you can just pay for this course on Udemy, and boom, you have everything that I can tell you for now. Because I'm gonna prepare some more insights in the future in other Squirrely Academy programs. But anyway, I think that if we all share stuff and reduce the failure rate, we'll be all winning a lot more together. Always win by helping others win is something that we say at Squirrly, and our wish is to help you win. Me and my co-founder Colleen, who is also the CTO of Squirrly, managed to get 90% of our customers to positions 1, 2, 3 on Google, and SEO has always been our strong point. That's why we believe that both our product, Squirrly SEO, and this training program will help you win. You can see info about our last startup on Wikipedia. You have the link there. I hope that you guys are excited, and I hope that you can't wait to open up lesson 2 for a really good listen, see the slides, and man, let's get this show on the road. Okay, see you.